because the right keywords are make or break for a video. One of the main sources of views that people get is when YouTube counts how many times your keywords reappear in your description and your title and your tags. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This is the Daily Student YouTube channel and my name is Kimberly, and I sort of wanted to make this video today specifically focusing on small YouTube creators and sharing with you guys the tips that I have kind of used to help grow my page. So if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe now because I upload every single day giving you tips on YouTube, Instagram, everything to help you grow as small creator, because there are things that I have discovered which has been pushing my growth so much. And if you guys haven't seen, I've had a few viral videos already, viral because it's not like hundreds upon thousands of views, but in the thousands mark, a few videos that have reached 3,000, 1,000 in the last month. I kind of want to show you why I realized that has been happening, or why that has happened. So I can have spells now and again where I'm gaining a lot of subscribers. And for anyone who hasn't been following me for that long or who doesn't know, literally only 1 month ago I had 300 subscribers and now I have 1.4 thousand subscribers. So I kind of wanted to make a video just literally helping as much of small creators as possible and helping everyone, because I was reading the comments on my last video. Yesterday I posted a video called Small Creators Help Page, where I basically shout out my favourite small creators who have less than 1,000 subscribers, who I love watching. Basically just spreading a video and a message to say that we should all help each other as small creators and help each other to grow. And I 100% agree with promoting yourself and stuff like that, and just kind of sharing my response with that and opening like a page or a video where you guys can literally just shout yourself out and support each other and check each other's pages out. And I wanted to follow that on because I was reading your guys' comments, and a lot of you were saying how in the comments, I checked every single one of your pages, by the way, every single one of them, and a lot of you guys were saying that you're at 200, 300 subscribers and you're stuck, or 400 subscribers, or you might even be just over 1,000, but you just have not been growing for a very long time, and you're posting and posting and posting videos and you're still not growing. And I know this, I've been there so many times, but I have been doing so much research, so much, Googling upon Googling and reading so many texts and graphs and all sorts of things that talk about if the time of day that you post makes a difference, if you post more often, does it make a difference? And I want to kind of cover the topics that really push the growth of my channel to hopefully help this area of small YouTube creators to grow and to make sure that you're implementing these things, because the reason why these things have to be implemented is they actually go hand in hand with the YouTube algorithm. So that is kind of what I wanted to add for this video, and to help you guys grow as much as possible. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Make sure that your keywords are the same words that feature in your title, description, and your in your tag section. The reason for this is the more your keywords are displayed all over your title, description and tags, the more YouTube is going to see as an official video, as a as a serious video, shall we say. So the more you're putting your keywords in there, YouTube counts how many times your keywords reappear in your description and your title and your tags. So make sure that you're literally, so for example, if you're doing a vlog, make sure that you've literally written the word vlog 7 times in your bio, not just one after the other. It has to be in a sentence for that, so that YouTube doesn't see it as spam. But make sure you're constantly putting your keywords again and again and again in your description and your title. Next on my tips of how to grow on YouTube. Now I want to stress the importance of keywords. Oh my goodness, keywords are the reason why I grow all the time, because if you have something called YouTube Studio, you can see the analytics that basically show you where your main source of traffic is coming from and what actual words are highlighting that. So for example, when I post my Coventry University video, it actually highlights to me that the Coventry University part is the part specifically that flags the most traffic. Not even the word that says student, not the vlog part, not anything else, but the Coventry University part on its own brings 60% of my traffic and most of my videos. So if I just put student does a vlog, no one would have watched it. So I'm going to do a video on how to specifically go into the keywords, but to give you as much detail as possible now, I would kind of say, if you think of a topic, and for example, if it's a fashion haul, you are going to need to literally write down, and also use every one of your keywords. Don't leave any keywords blank. This is what I always do. I always use every single keyword. But I also want to make sure that those keywords that I'm using are going to give me a chance of getting high in the search rate. And by doing this, I kind of like to look at what other people have posted and seeing what keywords other people have used. And I do this using a special app called YouTube SEO. And I'll do a video on how I actually use that and how I actually find the right keywords, because the right keywords are make or break for a video. They are honestly make or break. So use your keywords, use all your keywords, and use keywords that are going to allow your video to be clickable. A really top tip is providing people with something that they need. Something that they really, really need. The reason for this is sometimes whenever I have a question in my head, it could be a random question. I will type that question into YouTube, whether it's how do I change the oil in my car, how do I dye my hair purple without it patching, how do I grow on Instagram, how do I grow on YouTube, how do I get more subscribers, how do I get more followers. I will always turn to YouTube because I want to see it in a video rather than read it. So providing people with something that they need, something that they're really, really searching for, is a major way, especially if that content is bingeable, because they'll keep returning to your page. Because if you've made a sequel of Instagram tips, a sequel of YouTube tips, they're going to want to see what you're going to talk about next, what is going to connect to that next. Are you going to talk about hashtags next? Are you going to talk about keywords next? So making something that people need, because people don't need a vlog. It's just, you know, and if they need a vlog, they'll probably go to someone who they continuously keep watching. People need tips on how to go on Instagram. People need tips on how to start their own business, how to manage money, how to out Valentine's Day look, something that people really need. And that is the best way of starting, I think, personally. So this tip is one of the best tips I could ever give you right now, and that's the importance of adding links into your description. It's because whenever you add a link into your description, it doesn't matter what that link is. YouTube does not know what that link is. Well, it doesn't really care what that link is, but as long as you've got links, and add as many links as possible. Don't spam the links section, because obviously your viewers are going to be like, why are they just random links? But make it make sense to your video that you're using to make it useful, because the more clicks that you have on your links, the more links that you feature, YouTube will think that your video is a serious video, because it uses this on analytics, and that is how the algorithm actually works. The algorithm wants you to have links because it makes it feel like an accredited video. It makes it feel like a serious video, and that's how YouTube really rates it. And if you actually look on the YouTube SEO, it really, really emphasizes to put links in your description, because by putting the links in your description, YouTube will think actually there's some information that the viewers will actually find useful in this, and they're actually providing more, you know, areas for the viewers to click and to, you know, research about it. And the more put together your video it is, and that's set in YouTube's eyes, the more it feels like it needs to promote that video. It needs to get that video out there. It needs to get that video seen, because it's really helping people. And that is why the links are so important. Whether or not people click on them, that's another thing, but having them there, YouTube will scan your description and see, okay, there's links here. It's a serious video. It's an accredited serious video that is actually helping people and providing people with good information. Next on my tips of how to grow on YouTube. Now, always make what you're posting clickable content. And now I know everyone hears this. I even think that everyone says that. Everyone says make your video clickable, and you're like, okay, that's obvious, but how? Okay, when you're posting videos and stuff, not many people are all gonna wanna watch your vlog because they don't really know who you are. So unless the thumbnail is 10 out of 10, I'm rarely ever gonna click someone's random vlog or someone's random cooking video or someone's random, do you know what I mean? However, you can do those things, but make it a clickable version. For example, say if you wanted to do a vlog, make it an iconic day, if I can say that, an iconic day. So make it a university vlog or a Christmas Day vlog. It has to be something that is very clickable or very specific in that you know, because if it's just a vlog where you're just doing day-to-day activities, that is harder to come up on the search section, because what you want to do here is draw traffic. You're not going to draw all the traffic, but draw traffic from people who are actually typing that into the search bar, because you have a higher chance of getting higher in that margin and having a higher ratio of people who will actually potentially click on your page than, you know, any other video. So make it something that actually stands out. One of the main sources of views that people get is when they do challenges. That is how some of the most iconic YouTubers started growing back in the day, from doing challenges. And it's just the science that proves clickable stuff is how you need to keep going. Later on, when you've grown a bit and you've got either your 20,000 or 30,000 subscribers, then start branching out. But at first, make it clickable. Now, as I'm sure a lot of you small creators are well aware, YouTube really considers impressions. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, the first 24 hours of your YouTube video being live, that YouTube will use to gauge whether it wants to promote your video further. Sometimes if the impressions are so low, it might even cut that to one day. So if you found that your video kind of grew in the first day, but then stopped after that, YouTube's kind of gathered all the data that it needs and then thought, no, we're not going to push this video anymore. One way you can mitigate this is by, guys, I know, commenting and liking on your own video. Hold on, I have a reason why. It's because it creates what's called impressions. Now, for anyone who uses the YouTube Studio, you will see that there's a specific section when you can see how many impressions each video has got, and this is what YouTube uses via the algorithm to calculate whether your video is a popular video or not. It means how many times have people interacted with your video. Now, by liking and commenting on your own video in those first hours, especially as a first creator, you're creating that engagement. YouTube doesn't know that it's coming from you. YouTube doesn't know that the comments are coming from you, but it will count them as engagement, it will count it as impressions, and that's how it has to count it. So by liking, commenting and replying to every single comment, guys, I need you to reply to every single comment. Every single comment that you get, whether it's 4, whether it's 20, whether it's 100, reply to every single comment, because you're increasing those impressions and YouTube will think that it's a well-interacted video and it needs to keep pushing out. And this is what I do every single time. I reply to every comment, I like my video. As soon as it comes out, the second that my video drops, I've liked it. So yeah, guys, implement that every single time you're creating your video, and don't be shamed by it because it's your video and you've worked very hard on it. So yes, of course you like your video. It's just saying you enjoy. I previously spoke about links. Another thing that kind of goes hand in hand with this is adding something called end screens and cards. Another reason for this is the more stuff and resources that you add into your video like that, and little gimmicks that YouTube creates as an option, but for small creators that should not be an option. The reason for that is it's really just adding and emphasizing to the fact that you've made a wholesome, complete video, and YouTube actually does count the amount of the amount of these that you have added to your video and that you have implemented, to kind of tick off whether it sees it as a fully fleshed, complete video. And for a small creator, that is so important for allowing the for allowing YouTube to push your video into the YouTube algorithm and search bars higher. Now, I will do a video on how to kind of get your video higher in the search bar, specifically on keywords, and I'm actually going to film an example of how I find the best keywords to really get myself on the top section, and how I actually can see how highly I rank in the search bar. And a lot of the time my videos will stay number 2 or number 3 in the search bar for like weeks and weeks upon end. And I want to show you guys how I've managed to do those, because those have actually been the videos that I've got in the last month to 2,000, 1,000. Now, another little one that I wanted to add in there is, guys, make sure that you make your thumbnail appealing. This is so important because if your thumbnail isn't good, no one is ever going to click on the actual video. And that video that you've spent so long editing, so long cutting, chopping and changing scenes, adding music, adding effects, everything like that, no one will ever see because the thumbnail isn't good. The thumbnail sells it. Even some of my highest favourite YouTubers who have 5 million, 7 million, 10 million subscribers, if that thumbnail is bad, I probably won't watch the video. And that's just how it is. The thumbnail is your main and first impression of whether your video is going to be the one I really want to watch and I really want to click on. So make sure you've got an absolutely banging thumbnail to really solidify that this is a video. It's like your trailer, it's a trailer in a way. So just to solidify, as a small creator, yes, I might be filming on my phone, I might be filming on my camera, I might be filming on, you know, a GoPro, but what is in this video is so worth seeing, no matter, you know, the quality of the picture or the quality of the video itself. This is worth clicking on, so at least click on it. And that is one of the biggest sellers, And a lot of videos that I used to film ages and ages ago on my phone that were so pixelated, the fact that my thumbnail was a 10, like really hardly worked on and really thought about, detailed, people watched it, people clicked on it, and that's exactly what you guys can do to really solidify and push your video to the extent that it can really be. Now guys, I'm going to do a part 2 of this to show you how I actually go through every single keyword and how I can see how highly that keyword is going to rank before I've even published my video. And it also will help you pick what topic to do on YouTube. And what video topic to post, because you can tell from the keywords whether it's going to be successful or not before you've even filmed it. So if you guys want me to show you that as a small creator, do subscribe now and comment down below anything you want me to talk about, anything you'd like to know. I'll be back tomorrow, no, in 2 days with another video. So see you tomorrow guys, bye!